Hey, I'm Daniel here, and today I want to talk about how to create a successful cohort-based course business. It's a very long word, but think about something like a rite of passage from David Perel or building a second brain from Tiago Forte. And I'm speaking out of experience here. At the start of the corona pandemic in 2020, I've created a course with a friend of mine called the Facilitator Masterclass. And from there to here, we sold over $250,000 in course tickets for that course. And in this video, I want to give you a bit of an overview about our product and how we set everything up, and then also take you behind the scenes to show you the marketing funnel that worked for us and also all the tools that we leveraged. So here we are on the course landing page, arguably the most important page that we created on our whole website. The website we built in Webflow, then we used Outseta for a lot of things, which you will see, especially if we go behind the scenes. But here it's used for the waitlist entries and then also for people to log in to their account. And then the community and the actual course we delivered in Circle. But let's take a look here on the landing page to see what this course is about. As you can see, it's called Facilitation Training Course. So basically what we did in this course is we teach people how to facilitate or run better workshops and meetings within their workplace. So this is something that is interesting for people that work in a management position, in HR, which maybe run an internal community of stakeholders. Basically anyone that is responsible for the success of teamwork and has the feeling they have some potential to improve in that role and acquire new skills. Let's scroll down a little bit. Then you can see we put a lot of effort into this page to put the necessary information there for people to see what this course is about, and then hopefully to get them into the waitlist. If we scroll down a little bit, we can also see the pricing. So the course tickets start at 1,500 euro. We continuously raise this price over the years. And we also offer scholarships and a team plan. The idea of the team plan is that a whole team with a minimum of 4 people can sign up immediately, which is of course always nice because then you just sell once instead of selling multiple times. So what happens when somebody signs up for the course? So basically they get an account and that account gives them access to our Circle community. Let's jump over there to take a look. So this is basically what a participant sees when they join. So this is from Cohort 8. And as you can see here, there's an introduction space where then people introduce themselves. And here in this cohort, we had, I think, 46 people joining from all around the globe. There's always such a nice atmosphere at the beginning where people introduce themselves. It's lovely to read all of these messages and to start the course this way. Then a big part about the course are the live sessions. So over a span of 6 weeks, every week there's a 2-hour live session happening in 2 time zones, which goes into one topic related to facilitation. Then attached to this live session, people also get access to video lessons for each of the weeks. So for example, here you can see week 1 is all about different methods that you can use while facilitating. Week 2 is all about structure. And people can go through these video lessons here right in Circle. So it was really nice having everything in one place, made a lot of things much easier. And of course, there's much more going into this course here to create a training experience that's actually transformational, where people leave with actual skills and have the feeling they gain something. But this is not the focus here. We're not going to dive into training development. I want to highlight how we actually created the course, acquired customers, and how we use different tools to basically allow us to run this with just 2 people. If I would bring it down on one piece of paper, or in this case, a canvas, I think it would look a little bit like this. So these are the typical marketing funnel phases going from awareness all the way to engagement. Let's start at the very beginning here. How do we actually get people's attention for the Facilitator Masterclass? So there were 4 channels that really worked well for us. The first one is SEO. Probably the strongest channel for us, especially once we figured out how it works. So what did a lot of value for us here is that we created libraries on the Facilitator School website, such as, for example, the workshop template library. For this, we use Webflow to style these pages and publish them, and then Airtable to put together a database of templates or a database of glossary entries. So we had a couple of these libraries that really worked well in terms of SEO traffic. Then something else that worked well are partnership and platform content. We did a ton of stuff with Miro because they really fitted to what we were doing. So Miro is an online whiteboard platform, and they have a community as well. And there's also a community library of templates. And we publish templates there, such as the character mix and match icebreaker, which got a lot of attention. And each of those templates had a link back to our website. So this also really helped to bring people to our website, especially early on. Then we also had our fair share of doing maybe what you would call personal branding or content creation on LinkedIn. So making some posts about relevant subtopics. Some of these posts did really well, like this post here about linear versus honest versus strategic roadmaps. And then the fourth piece of our marketing was YouTube or video content. This is something we started quite late. Maybe we should have done this a little bit earlier, but this was also a source for us, for customers in the course. Maybe not as strong as SEO, but definitely with a lot of future potential. And then our simple strategy was to funnel all of that awareness towards our website. Because the website is basically where we could make the best impression about what the Facilitator School is all about, and of course where our course was visible. And we had three main strategies on this website to capture people's interest and to nudge them towards the next stages in the customer journey. With the first thing being the landing page and the waitlist. So I already showed you the landing page. And as you saw, it's quite extensive with a lot of content on there and also a lot of testimonials and social proof. This is vital, I think, for cohort-based courses because there's a high ticket price that just requires a lot of trust from people to do any kind of movement towards signing up to the course. So Senya was really nice for that, which we used as a tool. Then of course the page was built in Webflow. And then Outseta we used for letting people sign up to the waitlist. By the way, Outseta was basically the backbone of our whole infrastructure because as you can see here, like it's used at every touch point and we use it for many things and integrating all the different tools together. So let's move down here. So the second thing that worked really well for us is to have one prominent lead magnet on the main landing page, which appeared as a pop-up. So I'm generally not a big fan of pop-ups, but we only used one, I think, on the entire page. And the thing is, it's really nice to capture kind of the intention that people have while being actively involved on your page. So I think we showed this pop-up when they were like 80 or 70% in their scroll distance on the page. And that was exactly the right moment. So a lot of people downloaded this course package, which also basically brought them into our system. And here we used an app called Get Site Control to create this pop-up, and then the data was sent from there straight to Outseta. And this third thing that we had, I think everybody has, is a newsletter. And we used the newsletter to basically capture a bigger group of people interested in the Facilitator School, and then basically send them an email anytime a cohort opened, and then occasionally emails with other news or content. But honestly, I think we could have leveraged this a little bit more. I think newsletters are extremely powerful, but they need to be sent out with frequency. Otherwise, they don't really work. And honestly, we didn't really do that. I think we sent them out maybe 2 or 3 times per year, which was definitely too low. So what did we do to actually now convert people into customers? So for that, we basically did 2 things. The first one is we ran one-on-one course demos with people. So essentially what happened is every time somebody signed up to the waitlist on the Facilitator School, they received a drip campaign with Outseta. The first one being like, oh, welcome, success, you're on the waitlist. And then a couple days later, an email came which offered those people a chance to have a one-on-one course demo for free, where they can learn more about this course. So basically from there, we brought people into the course demos, and then the same happened with the lead magnets. And in the course demo, it was basically 20-30 minutes where we showed people the course and asked them questions about what they would like to learn. And for us, this worked really well because we had the feeling this course demo was the right space in order to create a personal connection, build trust, and then also to remove the obstacles that people often had to join the course, such as, for example, open questions, or maybe some confusion about what the course is about. Then the second thing is that we, of course, gathered like a lot of people in the waitlist throughout the months because the enrollment was most of the time closed. So people just signed up for the waitlist and also for the newsletter. So at one moment, basically we opened the course and then we sent a course launch campaign. So as you can see here in the screenshot from cohort number 9, there are a lot of emails going out with different topics all related to the course, because we basically want to slowly nudge people towards the course, explain them everything that they need to know, and also inspire them why it might be interesting to join the course. So we had 1 to 3 emails coming out per week, which is also something that is really important, because if you send out 1 or 2 emails, it's going to be very difficult to sell a course like this. And then we are already at the delivery part, where we basically delivered the promise of our course. And I already showed you that we use Circle for the video lessons and then also for the community. And then we use Zoom here for the live sessions. And as you can see, it was a lot of fun, like connecting with those people, and everybody was so engaged, because a cohort-based course also builds a lot of kind of momentum and energy, because everyone joins at the same time and goes through the same moments of epiphany about the training and the concepts. It's a lot of fun, but also, of course, a lot of work, because it's basically all in for 6 weeks to create a great experience for participants, because you really want to deliver on what you have promised. And there's one last thing that we did at the end to engage with people, and that is to send out custom course certificates. So we found somebody on Fiverr, an illustrator that we hired, to turn LinkedIn profile pictures into custom illustrations, and then we embedded them on the certificate and then revealed that at the end of the course to the participants. I think the people on Fiverr really liked us, because we were a great recurring customer that always bought a bunch of illustrations at the same time. But this was a great moment for participants. They didn't expect this, and they were always excited about seeing the certificate. But at the same time also, they were more likely to then share the certificate on LinkedIn with their friends and colleagues, which was of course also great for us, because it brought more awareness back to the Facilitator Masterclass, and potentially then people like colleagues or friends joined the next cohort. So it was also a great marketing instrument. Moving out, this is the marketing funnel that worked for us. There's definitely a lot of potential here to also improve this. I'm not saying that this is perfect. Actually, we also hit some obstacles in the last 2 years of actually growing this further than it is here. So probably there needs to be something added, maybe removes, and there are probably also things that you could consider maybe for your cohort-based course that are not on here. But I hope you learned something from this. If you have any questions, do hit me up. I'm an open book, and thanks for watching this video.